Hello, I'm Craig Galloway, the YetiMarketer from SaaSYeti.com. Today I'm talking about an exciting product called Magic Report Creator GPT from Eljisr and Chris Leong. Before we jump into the sales page, I want to quickly tell you about the bonuses. The bonuses that I'm going to be providing are they're designed to pair perfectly with what the Magic Report Creator GPT helps you create. Bonus number one is YetiSketch. Now, this is it here, YetiSketch. It turns your report ideas and key points into clean, hand-drawn, sketchnote-style diagrams so you can simplify the message, make it easier to understand, and repurpose your report into visual assets that you can use for teaching, selling, or sharing. In other words, Magic Report Creator GPT helps you create the report. YetiSketch helps you make the report more memorable and easier to consume. And bonus number two is my Yeti social media viral post maker. And this one's not about what to post, it's about how to trigger engagement the algorithm can't ignore. It generates posts engineered to drive comments, shares, and organic reach using psychology-based responses. It's perfect for marketers, affiliates, and entrepreneurs who want visibility and traffic without burning money on ads. So once your report is done, this bonus helps you promote it properly and turn it into conversations, reach, and clicks. So that's the flow. Create the asset with Magic Report Creator GPT, turn it into visuals with YetiSketch, and drive engagement and traffic with the Yeti Post Maker, viral post maker. All right, now let's get through the sales page together, and I'll show you exactly what Magic Report Creator GPT does and who it's for. So I'll just make myself a little bit smaller and move myself down a wee bit, and let's talk about the sales page. So it tells you here you can create high quality niche reports in minutes without writing anything yourself, even if you've tried templates, courses, and generic AI tools before. So there's a little video in here.
Here, and if you've ever wanted to create a lead magnet, a short report, or a quick PDF product but kept getting stuck. Hey, Chad here, and if you've ever wanted to create a lead magnet, a short report, or a quick PDF product but kept getting stuck halfway and giving up, then keep watching this video. I'm sure you have great ideas. You may want to create valuable reports to help your audience. You want to grow your list. You want to publish quick assets you can use as bonuses, tripwires, or even low-ticket products, but almost nothing gets finished. Not because you're lazy, not because you are not smart, but because the writing part is more challenging than it looks. You sit down to create a report and suddenly you're trying to figure out all the things at once. What should the structure be? What section should it include? In what order should it flow in? How long should each part be? How do I make it relevant instead of generic? And this is exactly where most people stop. They get stuck, they give up, and now some of you may say, all right, but I can just use AI these days. Well, that's not really how it works. You know, the real truth is most AI tools don't actually solve the real problem. They generate okay content, but you still end up doing the hardest part, you know, adapting, putting your own voice, and turning your ideas into structured, readable, relatable, valuable, and usable content. That's why, together with Chris Leong, with whom I partnered, I built Magic Report Creator GPT. This is not a generic AI report generator. It's powered by 10 proven short report frameworks based on my own experience creating and monetizing nonfiction reports, but also based on my previous life experience. Before I was working online, I worked as a publisher, as a magazine publisher, in charge of 10 magazine titles for over 17 years. So I know how to structure, articles, reports, and ebooks. All right, so I introduced my own framework into this GPT. And that one detail changes everything, because not every report should be written the same way. I hope you agree, right? A lead magnet report should feel different than a mini paid guide. A quick start bonus should feel different than an authority builder. And a report designed to help you generate sales should be structured differently from a report designed to build trust. Most AI tools do not understand that. So they create content that's fine, but doesn't align with your specific goals, structure, and purpose that you have in mind. And with Magic Report Creator GPT, you choose the framework based on what you want to do with your report. All right? So instead of guessing, you're following a proven structure, and that's what makes the output feel premium, clean, organized. And honestly, it will make you look like something you could actually put your name on it or sell. All right? And once you have that, you can create assets like a lead magnet that grows your list faster, a tripwire PDF you can sell for quick daily sales, a bonus report that makes your affiliate sales convert better, a mini product you can bundle and sell instantly. And this is the kind of tool that saves you hours of work. But more importantly, it gives you momentum. All right, so let me show you now how this works. I'm going to jump into the browser and get into our GPT. Here we go. So this is the GPT we're talking about, and basically it's very easy to use. You just click here to get started, and the GPT will ask you some simple questions, starting by what type of report you want. All right? So what's the topic of your report? So I'm going to put here, for example, productivity for busy moms. All right? Let's say that's the report. Perfect. All right? And say, okay, who is the target audience? And here we're going to say working moms. All right? Question number 3. You see there are simple questions and you have the answers suggested here. What is the primary goal of this report? So here you can choose if you want to be a lead magnet, a standalone digital product, a bundle content, a kind of product done for you client asset, or even if you may want to create a PLR report out of it. All right, so let's say we want to make it a standalone digital product. Okay. And then you go and you continue answering the questions, how long you want the report to be. You can choose your number. Here is suggesting 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Let's say I want to make it a 3,000 word report. You can even make it 1,000 words report. And then here where the magic happens, which report framework should I use? So it's going to ask you, do you want a guide, like a how-to report, a quick wins cheat sheet, an in-depth strategy breakdown, an audience-focused blueprint, a step-by-step solution guide, an expert resource roundup, success story showcase, a myth-busting type of report, the ultimate checklist report, the problem solution matrix report, or the top mistakes to avoid report. So each one of those will generate a structure and a report completely different because it's built in a different way, and the GPT was fed with all those framework, so it's really using the knowledge and the resources that I fed to give you the best report that is suited for your own purpose. All right, so you can ask ChatGPT to decide for you, or you just just say a guide type of report. All right, and then okay, do you want to include affiliate promotions in the report? So here, if you want, you could choose a product name and then put the link, or if not, here we just say no in this case. All right, but you can also make the report create a CTA with the link, so people would check up the link, and so you could have the report as a bridge toward selling an affiliate product. All right. So the questions, there are 10 questions, but actually they are very easy to respond to, right? Because you're suggesting also, you're getting the response here. So choose the writing voice of your report: authority, friendly coach, digital marketer, storytelling influencer, scientist, alienist, or you can put your own description. So I'm going to go for friendly coach. All right. And then we see here, what final call to action should this report include? Here you can ask it to do anything, like here they're suggesting something like download the companion productivity planner, or buy another product, or book a coaching call, right? So you can use it in a different way. So here we can say to follow you on social media, or let's say we can even say book a coaching call. All right, let's put that. Okay, and finally here, you want any additional components, so you can ask, you can have some like a worksheet, checklist, action plan, resources, so I'm gonna put here all combined. Let's say you want to make something richer, not just the report in itself. And then we got the last question: should I suggest additional related reports for bundling later? This is useful if you want to create a future bundle, build a content library, upsell. So say please reply yes or no. So for now, to keep it simple, I'm just gonna put no. And that's it. You answer those questions, and it was easy, as you see here. You didn't have to, there wasn't an effort for you to write specific answers, and you get summary of what we asked for, and then it's asking if you confirm the information. It will ask, shall I proceed and create your detailed outline now? So I said yes. So it starts with the outline. All right, so you could interfere here and give your feedback if you don't like the outline, if you feel there is something missing, right? You would work on that. Okay, so it's saying here, suggesting a title. You can give your own title, but here it's suggesting the working mom guide to getting more done without burning out, productivity made simple for busy working mom, the balanced day blueprint, how working mom can reclaim their time. So let's see here what may be a good fit and description. We can then change the title. This could be the subtitle at the end of the day. All right, so let's have it like this: the working mom's productivity reset. All right. So here we go. Now we have the outline, exact outline. Section 1, redefining productivity for working mom, season of life. The core reset, what truly matters, time management that works in real life, simplifying your day to reduce overwhelm. So it's giving you the exact outline. If you feel something is missing, you may add, right? You may ask to add something else. So for example here, then you have the worksheet, checklist, action plan, resource list. So it's pretty rich. So let's say we are happy. If not, you could say, for example, add for each section, add an exercise, a productivity exercise or something like that. But as we have here the checklist and the action plan, we can just, have it this way. So I'm just going to say continue. All right. But at every level, you can, as I said, give your feedback and make the tweaks and changes that you want. This is really important. All right. But it's a guided, by the engine of the GPT. So it starts with the introduction, all right? And then next step, now I'm moving to section 1, defining productivity for working moms. So if you like the intro, you would say continue. So it's always guiding you, all right? And once again here, chapter by chapter, you may review the content, you may tell it to do something differently. If you don't like the style, if you don't like something, that seems really not fit for you. For example, maybe some people do not want so many bullet points, though here we have, paragraphs. I can just say here, rewrite this paragraph with seamless, or rewrite this this chapter, and then say, and the rest of the chapters with seamless short paragraphs and less bullet points. All right. So it will it's getting your feedback just to show you how flexible it is, and then it's gonna rewrite it as more short paragraphs and less bullet points, right? If we want to have that feeling of book rather than a simple report, right? So here it depends what you prefer. All right, and when here say okay. What should you do? Rewrite section 2 in the same flowing paragraph-based style, or revise the entire report to ensure consistency. So here you choose what you want and just say here, proceed. So this was, here we say proceed to section 2. And so on. So basically it's writing, each chapter. Now, of course, you have to go through it. You don't just blindly then copy and paste. You want to go through what ChatGPT created here, and if you feel that something is missing or any tweaks, for the specific chapter, you may have this conversation and give the feedback. If not, you simply, click on continue. Okay, next step, I'll continue with section 3, and and so on. So you see how now basically in just 20 minutes, now we've been here 10 minutes, with another 10 minutes to look, 10 to 15 minutes to look over the rest of the sections, you would have the full report written for you. And all what you want to do is then take each section, go to Google Docs and paste there, the intro and one section after the other. All right, so it is as simple as that. And as I said, you'll have also a conclusion, and then also at the end, you'll have the call to action. In our case, it was to book a call for us if they wanted more information. All right, so that's really a very powerful tool. It really works, as I said, responding to your need and to the framework and the purpose and goals of the report that you have in mind to create. All right. So if this is something that is a good fit for you, if this is the way you would like to now create your reports smarter, faster, then click the link below and see you on the other side.
So it's a custom-built AI design, specially a custom-built GPT, which is a custom-built AI designed specifically for creating short reports that actually work in real business. The outline's approved, the full report's written for you. The result is a polished 3,000 to 5,000 word report that feels intentional, readable and complete. The writing mirrors your tones and keeps the content practical and easy to follow. There's no filler, no generic AI rambling, and no unnecessary complexity. What used to take days and weeks if you were doing it yourself now happens in a fraction of the time. You move from idea to finished report without getting stuck along the way. What you can create with Magic Report Creator? Well, you can create lead magnets, low-ticket digital products, entry-level offers, affiliate pre-sale reports, authority-building guides, companion materials for workshops, challenges, or trainings, fast start action plans, and report bundles and themed collections. The same content can support funnels, promotions, and long-term authority building. And short reports are a game changer. People are fed up reading loads of ebooks and loads of different sort of guides and whatnot that go into pages and pages. Short reports are much easier to consume, and they're more trendy now anyway. So who's it for? It's for digital product creators, coaches, consultants, affiliate marketers, course and workshop creators, content creators and influencers, PLR creators and sellers. So if you want to create content that feels intentional and useful rather than rushed, the system fits. Magic Report Creator adapts to your goals. And the price is $17. There's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So there you go. And if you are interested in it, don't forget my exclusive bonuses. As I said, bonus number 1 is YetiSketch, and you saw there, as I explained earlier, what it did. Bonus number 2 is Yeti Social Media Virus Post Maker. And there's also an extra bonus if you buy it, and that is I'll allow you to join my Build With Me list. So as a buyer through my link, you'll be auto-added to my Build With Me list. Join me as I use AI to create new SaaS products over my shoulder, learning as we build together. So you'll get access to those 3 bonuses if you purchase the Magic Report Creator GPT from my links. So until the next time, bye for now.